hot game off the start. We want to see this push from B Rails work in their favor to get them the rockets and secure them this oddball, but it is inexplicit who gets taken down. Ball still in ball spawn, and the rockets, I believe, have been used.
Yeah, rockets quick to be used. You know, not often are you going to be able to survive picking those from bottom middle and have rockets to show for it. We see, you know, early pull to C by I'm Just Casual and Team Flippers down. Can they maintain it?
Ooh, it's a good game off the start for the side of, I believe that is Flippers down. We have 3 points on the board for the oddball, and just kind of holding it back Subway. We've got the ball up there, but we don't really have the numbers, so choosing the ball to kind of sit up there as we play for, you know, the slays, keeping that ball safe. That's a smart move there.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot be rushing to pick up that oddball. You know, you need to take your time, get the slays, coordinate, and so far it looks like Flippers down are ready to rock. I mean, they're not getting too excited when they do have an opportunity. And I think that bodes well. And Armor Saint, let's go, baby. Killing spree to open the map.
I believe I remember Supernova's name from last season. There's just so many names I see every time I see a game on this channel here, so it becomes a lot to remember here, but I do think I'm familiar with Supernova, so maybe that's someone to keep an eye out with. Very familiar with competing in this mix-up, and so this is a contender, I believe it is a mix, so these guys were just thrown together and not pre-made. They didn't form this team themselves, so if either of these teams can really take these games and stomp each other out, the chemistry's there and the practice has worked for them.
Absolutely, and that's the beautiful thing about Halo Rec League is you can join as a single, as a team of two, and get put on a mixed team, make some new friends, and who knows, maybe even win a trophy along the way. So no, tons of players, everyone's welcome. It's a beautiful thing. It's what Halo's all about. As we see these mixed teams duking it out in this winter's finals, both teams very deserving to be here.
Ooh, and it's now in favor of eDivided. The ball is now in hands of Flippers down, hoping to tie this game up here. The ball still in Subway. No one really playing it out. No one playing for a reset here. We're just kind of brawling for this Subway control here. Maybe a good reset would be what we need to get a good round of slays out to push back in for a good hold.
And you gotta respect both teams are 20 seconds early. It's like the ball seems to have been in C the whole time, but both teams have had their opportunities to capitalize. Inexplicit with 7 kills on the board. Armor Saint with 8. You know, starting off hot in game 1. Gotta love it for those guys. Love a fast start.
All right, and on board with Inexplicit here. His team has the ball. It's 36-21, but it is 1 that comes from top Subway, 2 that comes from top Subway that takes down 3 of his players. Inexplicit is left by themselves here. If we could stay alive, get the teammates to spawn a little bit closer to you, you might have help sooner than you think, which is exactly what we've done here.
Yeah, just buying the time, using that shroud screen so well, but he is taken down. Casey Pat working with a double kill, 5, 2, and 4, getting his feet grounded in this map as we switch to I'm Just Casual, captain of Team Flippers down. Oh, beautiful kill there in C. Watching his teammate with rockets hold down the middle of the map. Gotta like their chances here. 2 down on the side of eDivided. Armor Saint able to push forward, pick up some more huge damage and kill on Pink Street. No one has grabbed that ball just yet, though, as we see a sneaky player trying to make their way through. Jay Rizzle caught behind enemy lines. Armor Saint turning his 11 kills and picking up the OBJ now as well.
Jay Rizzle with the target on their back there, just being a little sneaky, maybe trying to, I don't know, play the ball out, get some back smacks for his team, but it doesn't quite work there, and Flippers down takes this ball further into a lead for them here, but we do see the full team of eDivided here pushing from C stairs. Maybe they're choosing that brunt movement as a pack mentality to put the pressure on, but one thing that Flippers down is doing right now is rotating, getting the hell out of there.
Yeah, get the heck out of Dodge. Apes together strong, though. I don't know where that reference is from. My good friend Nacho used to say it. Apes together strong. You hold some hands, you're powerful. Little pack roaming around the map. You see the ball does make its way towards back A. Flippers down, looking to secure round one. They've got a nice lead. Some great damage from Armor Saint before he's taken down. You know, can eDivided crack through? Stop the bleeding.
I'm just casual, left by themselves and left by themselves with the ball. That's more than what you want. That's a lot of pressure, especially when you're by yourself. And it is Shemi who picks up the oddball, rotating it back A, but that was a little bit of a tight decision there as 3 players of Flippers down are going to rotate through PD and end up taking 2 of your teammates down, including that ball carrier, which is detrimental to your teammates as rockets come up.
Yeah, great call. You could be coaching right now. Supernova heard you. Lands the beautiful off the rack, is taken down. Look at that nice G-slide from Inexplicit. Capitalizes with the double kill, but 2 down on both sides. Ball goes into the hands of eDivided, though, looking to stay alive in round 1, inching towards a tie game here.
Ball coming out that front door subway here. Now we're gonna pole dance around just to try to stay alive, but ball being in palms and not being in subway is a great thing because you have the option to slay out, but it does seem that Flippers down Casey is going to pick up that oddball and rotate it back into subway, and we're gonna see these players of Flippers down who don't really like to team pack into the subway. They're gonna leave that ball carrier alone and push out for those slays, which is possibly going to flip those spawns closer to your oddball carrier here.
Yeah, just beautiful map movement from Armor Saint as well. He even found the lone spawner in PD. So I think Armor Saint is currently cracked on the sticks. Awareness is also clicking.
We love good awareness. That's what makes a teammate just cracked. It's just when you have the awareness, you know where to line up your shots, you know where to place that reticle, and then you just see your player light on fire. But I gotta shout out eDivided here, not quite giving up. And one thing that seems to be a little bit of their downfall here is the fact that Flippers down not only has a team full of Slayers, but a team full of OBJers. You only see 2 people for eDivided with ball time, and one of them doesn't have a kill rate, or now has their first kill.
Yeah, that's huge. I absolutely love that. You know, the well-rounded OBJ and the kill for Shemi. Let's go, baby. Shemi was doing it all with the ball. Hit a beautiful rotation towards C. So, I mean, he was still filling a role, making sure his team stays in it. Someone's got to hold the ball.
Yeah, someone's got to hold the ball, and someone's got to be able to play around that player.
Exactly. As I said, we do see Team eDivided go 3 down there briefly. This could translate into a C setup, but no. Jay Rizzle, Johnny on the spot, behind enemy lines again, but he is sniffed out by the shotgun in the hands of Armor Saint. So we see Supernova. He's up on the 50-yard line. Oh, he's been spotted. They do know he's here. It didn't matter. He already did his damage. He is on the flank, picks up a kill as well. He's on the hunt. He knows there's one more around, but you know, he's done his job. That's 3 down once again for the team of eDivided. Now, can Flippers down converts into yet more ball time with an early 21-0 lead here in round 2.
Just like I said earlier, PD, we got to get this game, this map and mode out of the way. This is that warm-up game. It's a stressful one, and it's one that, like we said earlier, has the most kills for the teams on the board here. You have such a long time to slay out here. You get more kills than Slayer a lot of the time. And as the ball is still untouched here in Caution, I believe we only have just a few short seconds before it is reset, and no one seems to be touching it.
Yeah, just as you mentioned it could have been just seconds away from being reset. You know, they do get the touch. It looks like Team Flippers down wants this PD setup. They want to hold A. You know, I'm just casual. Team captain looking to secure B as well, trying to encourage the spawn on pink side. It looks like he's done that, and he's able to dodge those bullets. Looks like they got a bit of setup here.
Now we're starting to see a few more people from eDivided pick up the ball and add some ball time there, but it's not really lasting for them. It's only coming to play here for a second, 1 second compared to the 50 plus that we have in favor of Flippers down here. And I gotta shout out Casual. He might be 9 kills, but he's been in so many gunfights that he has 10 assists. He's not just slaying on his own, he's helping his teammates out, which is exactly what you want for Oddball. If you can get a team set up, you can really just keep the ball safe. But one thing that Flippers Down does is they push up and they meet you at your spawn. These players are extremely aggressive.
Absolutely. Someone has to lead the charge. Someone has to lay that first bit of damage, take the first bit of damage. And you know what? Team captain, I'm just casual with the oddball in his hand. He's doing just that. As Armor Saint is putting on a bit of a clinic. 27 kills, leading the lobby by 7. Next closest to him is Supernova, his teammate. So, you know, things are going quite well if you're on the hands of Flippers Down. 80.0, what a stick from Shemi.
I just want to say, qualified, I hope you know you just got your first caster's curse, because that POV was just for you. And right now, as I'm just casual sees that respawn screen, Casey Pat is going to try to get this player in Cafe taken down, but it's no use. He loses that 1v1. The ball is up in heaven as Shimmy picks it up, putting a little more points on the board for this side of eDivided, but it's going to take PD a perfect game, almost perfect slays, perfect teamwork for them to get close to 80 points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. At some point, the clock will become a factor. I know we have 2:20 left. When you're holding the ball, the clock does stop. But in the hands of eDivided, the oddball time, you're going to start needing it. That was 3 down again briefly for eDivided. This could spell trouble here. Only 10 more points to go, and Flippers Down will take map 1.
Oh, PD, this is map 2. This is game here. If they win this round, this is game 2. And as we say it, they have
game 1 when we were watching his POV. He likes to push top middle, it looks like, to at least keep him at bay at this sniper rifle.
Ooh, this definitely don't want the sniper rifle falling into the hands of your enemy, and we definitely don't want to see a flank come through from big door. I'm just casual with the commando trying to clean up what his teammate started there. Does end up getting 1. Now it's a 3-1 game as 3 see the respawn screen for eDivided.
Yeah, that's a fast start. I mean, they flanked A so quickly. One ripping around all the way to garage. As we see Armor Saint, he picks up a nice kill off the assist of I'm Just Casual through the shroud screen, maybe even. As another hot start for Mr. Saint, 4-0-0. We see, look at the weapons. I love using all the weapons on the map, but he elects, you know what, Heat Wave, a little better than the commando there.
Armor Saint showing that not just last game we are going to be a dangerous weapon on this map, but showing this game too, we're going to go 4-1 as they finally get taken down across the map here. Supernova getting a clean reversal on the player coming that tower position here. And now we're going to push the pressure onto these Nest players here to end up getting taken down as Casey Pat gets the trade. It's a 12-4 game. And right now, if you're on the side of eDivided, the pressure is on and you're probably stumbling to regroup and find out what you're going to do next.
Yeah, we can see through Supernova's POV here, we have walls. We have the benefit in observer mode here. We see all of Team eDivided in A. You know, they are, in fact, united, looking to craft eDivided. Or pardon me, keep the other team divided as they unite in A. But you know what? I think that just results in roughly a trade of kills. 2 down on both sides. On board with Jay Rizzle, bottom middle. You know, he's got to get behind. They need 1 player on a flank, I think, here.
Yeah, 1 player on a flank, but not enough players really alive to help him with that overshield. Maybe going for green gun instead of the flank, or rotating back to teammates to really like team shot that overshield there might have been the play. But as I'm Just Casual has that overshield, we're not really seeing the game take that snowball effect anymore. It's only 18-11. eDivided with some kills on the board now. The 2 players here caught in Nest. A clean, easy grenade is going to sweep these players out from under their feet. And just where they need to be, the other players, Casey, Pat, and teammate from Flippers Down, come in for the team shots. And we do see at least 3 on the respawn screen for eDivided.
Yeah, beautiful collapse to be there. I mean, you've got a lead, and you want to keep the other team in the back foot. They did that so well, and now it's just sniff out these spawners. Is inexplicit, trying to almost rat on tower long enough to get an upper hand. His teammate does fly in to help. It looks like they may be able to capitalize. There's great damage on the top middle player. Explicit elects to back off it. Oh, I love the trigger discipline. He knew he couldn't shoot that player, but Supernova did sniff him out, clean up the kill. 25-16, halfway through the map. Favorite Flippers down, looking to take a 2-0 series lead.
Definitely not in that range of comfortability for eDivided just yet. I'm sorry, Shemi, who am I thinking of? You guys know where my brain is right now. Shemi, caught by themselves here, is finally taken down as the 3 spawn up. Shemi's going to be that last spawner there, but luckily they might all just get close enough spawns, but Flippers down is going to push you. They are that aggressive player like we saw last map, but those spawners were able to get some kills on the board, but the trades are welcome for the team of Flippers down. You have such a security blanket on top of you when it's 32-19 that if you're just getting shot at and you're like, oh, who cares? I'm going to go in for a trade. You guys can afford that.
Yeah, you can get trapped by that mentality from time to time. Running around matchmaking thinking, I got a 10 kill lead, no problem. Next thing you know, it slips away. I don't think Flippers down is going to let that happen today. Not in this moment, not in this winner's finals. 35-22, approaching late game, looking to close it out. Armored Saint leading the way with 11 kills, and he's found some couple players mud. Picks up one, he is taken down by the sniper.
Sorry. The nade cleans him up. You love it when you hear the nade, you see the player looking around for said grenade thinking, oh, he threw it as he passed away, but the nade still blows up. But, you know, if it were me, the nade wouldn't have blown up. But lucky enough, the trade does come through there. On board with Casey Pat, looking big door with teammate. A little shots in the back, but holy macaroni. It's 3 players caught back B, maybe using that as a chance to catch a few flankers, having the shield here, but Lord have mercy, isn't this a grenade spawn?
Yeah, it's been tough off the spawn. eDivided just hasn't been able to crack out. Flippers down is collapsing well. They're doing it in sync, and it's just not a lot of room to breathe for eDivided. You see Shemi taken down. Looks like Armor Saint rolling through OS. He's got 2 friends with him on key door. Looks like just casual looking to send the push through bottom middle. Look at this. Look at this movement. You know, the teamwork is impressive right now on the side of Flippers down. They're making it work.
And look at the scoreboard. They all are very equal. The assists are there. They're in each other's game fights, and everybody right now is absolutely positive.
Yeah, that's what you love to see. You know, we're not seeing one player doing absolutely everything. Well-balanced attack, and that's tough to defend. See here, just a couple more kills to go. 48 on the board, 49, double kill for Mr. Saint. Yeah, he's hungry, he wants that next kill, but he's also in no rush, you know, no rush, don't force anything.
Armor Saint, 17, 6, and 8. Definitely that tank, an armored tank running through the fields here, and we're meeting this person here at that bottom rat tunnel in for the kill from across. Tough for eDivided.
Yeah,
Ooh.
very clean.
And the first flag is going to be captured for Flippers down. And I do believe in the chat we do have an audio problem. So if you don't hear us right now, we do see Casey Pat here on a killing spree. Can we see it continued here? 7-0-3, no assist on the board, but definitely from his teammates some assists there. The snipers are coming up, and now we're going to see what Casey Pat can do with this.
Yeah, a big moment for him for sure. You know, 1-0. You've got the sniper, you've got your tower. Unbelievable shot connecting, giving his teammate Armor Saint an easy kill there on training. Now it looks like he's content to just hold his tower for a minute. Beautiful shot, making sure no one gets through. And it looks like they do have some opportunity in eDivided's bases. They do go 3 down. Casey Pat now feeling comfortable enough to move up on the map. But no flag pulled just yet. eDivided with some strong defense.
Sorry for the audio mix-up. Our wonderful producer did get that fixed really quick for you. Shout out to Mason. He's doing a great job tonight. We really appreciate him coming out and showing out for us. When Soser can do it, it's extremely nice having another producer on board and having someone who was able to pick it up so quickly and observing, who doesn't really observe for Halo all that much. You're doing a really great job tonight, Mason, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely massive shout out to Mason. Kudos to the chat as well, making sure we are aware, and all the sound effects you guys provided. Incredible, and we appreciate it greatly. And while we're talking about, you know, how quickly Mason was able to clutch and ice up that audio issue, it's 2-0 Flippers down in what could be a deciding Game 3 this winter's finals.
Yeah, and too bad you guys missed some audio there, because PD let one rip really quickly before the audio cut out there. So if you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you didn't. But he's also going to say I'm lying. I know he is.
I wouldn't dare. I can't accuse you of that in public. However, you know, we'll just leave it up to the imagination at this point. Casey Pat still does have the sniper in hand. The clock's ticking away, almost at the halfway point here. We're going to have to see someone from eDivided get behind enemy lines. Casey Pat does not want that to happen, holding down this tower.
Yeah. Casey Pat still has that sniper. Definitely not going to let the enemy team have any bullets to work with, but it's just in time for the next round to pop up, and he's not going to choose to drop below and grab it. Maybe someone else is going to pick that sniper up, and I do believe someone else picked up the enemy team sniper. It was Armored Saint. So now possibly we could have 3 snipers in the hands of Flippers down, and this could mean hell for the side of eDivided.
Yeah, that is very rare. 3 snipers, gotta be feeling pretty good. Supernova picking up a double, it looks like, in the kill feed. Saint with a snipe as well, so they're doing work. Briefly 4 down on the side of eDivided. Casey Pat looking to capitalize. Inexplicit, I believe the first spawner for eDivided. You know, they're gonna have to OE. They gotta get through if they want to keep their winners' dreams alive. Otherwise, they're heading to the B side.
It's the 3-cap game, PD, and as Casey Pat slides it into home base, it seems like eDivided played a little...